it occurred to me when I went to finally post this video that it might be kind of neat to see my mother's wedding ring. We're about to look at her wedding cards, and I do have her wedding ring and the engagement ring that went with it. And so this was in 1967, and my mom and dad were basically teenagers that worked at a grocery store together, basically. And here's the ring. Isn't it pretty? Anyway, on to the video. Hello. I thought we could take a look today at the wedding cards my parents received when they got married in 1967. They're of various makers, but they did all cost $0.25, interestingly. And the first one that we will look at has this beautiful yellow daisy on the front with a orange or maybe a dark brown middle. And it says, "Congratulations and best wishes." And it has a lacy edge. It's a vellum-y type paper, kind of. There's two little flowers in the middle. And it says, "Hi, Sherry," that was my mom. "May all that's happy and bright and gay fill the hours for you today, and all your fondest wishes come true in the year that's just ahead of you. Mrs. Tockstein," and that was their next door neighbor. This was a sunshine card made in the USA. I wonder what happened to sunshine cards. This one says, "Thinking of you," and it has 6 pink roses on the front in a bouquet, and there are also some blue, like little forget-me-nots. This was in with the wedding cards, and I'm not sure the nature of it. It's from my grandma to my mother. I could ask my mom, but she probably won't remember. And my grandma has written in it, "Pillow okay." And that mystery may never get solved, but I will ask my mom. "I think of you often, remembering to the nice things you say and the nice things you do. And I find special happiness more than you know, just thinking of you as the days come and go. Love, Mom." That was an ambassador card. And my mother lived with my grandparents when my mom and dad got married. My mother found out she was going to have a baby and took a bus to Louisiana, where my dad was getting his basic training to go to Vietnam. So she took a bus down to Louisiana and they got married. And I was born while my dad was at Vietnam. And they were very young. My dad was 17 to 18 and my mom was 19 to 20 during that period of time. And this one has a Bible verse. "As you are married," you see a little country trail, and this has, hopefully you can see, some glitter on these flowers. They look kind of like the flowers we have here today. I'm giving these to somebody for their birthday, and I thought it might be a nice addition to our video. But anyway, the glitter continues up here. There's a pink tree and a purple tree, and then you see this white church, a white steeple church. And it's Ruth 1:16, a portion of that. "For whither thou goest I will go, and where thou lodgest I will lodge. Thy people shall be my people, and thy God my God." And we see the same little church scene in the inside of the card, but without the glitter. It's more muted pastel. It says, happiness always. God bless you as you speak the vows that make you man and wife. God bless your love and keep it strong throughout your married life. God bless the happy home you'll share, and in his loving way, grant you the fulfillment of the dreams you share today. And my mom's friend Marilyn has written in very beautiful handwriting, congratulations and good luck. A forget-me-not card. Another popular card brand then, made in the USA. So what do we have left here? That one and that one. Okay. We have two of the same coming up. I don't know how many options they had at the time to for stores. If you think back then, everybody probably shopped at the same couple stores, so they ended up with two of the same cards. This is a pretty pink card. Got like a satiny finish. It's American Greetings. Wishing you a happy married life. And there, I don't know if you can pick it up from the camera, but there's a texture to it. There's a wedding cake and a bird and little, maybe fleur-de-lis. You can hear it with my nails. Kind of a glittery embossment to it, and then a golden swag. So wishing you a happy married life. Let's read this one. The very best of wishes as your life together starts. May the future bring you everything that's closest to your hearts. A home that's filled with happiness, your favorite dreams come true, and love that makes each passing year a greater joy for you. Happiness always. And that's from Mom and Dad and my mother's siblings, all of whom were just kids at the time. And my mother lived with them, with me, for a couple years while my dad was gone. And this one, they got two of the same. And it's a very pretty card. And it's raised. The bird is raised. And it looks like a Rose of Sharon to me. There's a pretty dove. And then it has these X, kind of. They look like an X to me. And a little posy in the middle. And then it repeats on the bottom. And it's all raised. As your married life begins. And there's a pretty bouquet in the middle here. I do believe that is a Rose of Sharon. It says, Sherry and Harvey, my mom and dad. It's wonderful to be in love and to know that all life through, you'll share your days with someone dear who needs and loves you too. And here's a wish that married life will happily fulfill just every plan and dream of yours the way you hope it will. And that's from Sue. I have two Aunt Sues. My parents come from large families. I have lots of aunts and uncles. And there was a Sue in each one. A Susan in one, and a Beverly Sue in another, but we call her Sue. And this one's the same card as that, but it's from Polk Street. This was from my mother's whole street. I imagine that they probably took up a little collection. There was probably some amount of money in here, or maybe a check. But, my grandma and grandpa lived in the same house. Oh, I would, at least 50 years. At least. And this was in these cards. No one ever wrote on it. It's an anniversary card, and you can see the old glue here. For your anniversary, if you can see that. It's a plasticky material, and there are little flowers embossed around it. And it's made to look like a little book. And then there's this little sliver of this same material. It's a ribbon. It's meant to be like a bookmark. It's the most precious little thing in the world. And it has beautiful flowers. And the book has a golden edge. But it says, I would fill a big book with words and words and words. Just to tell the good wishes wished for you. Over and over and over. And then if you open it up like that, let's see if I can do it without ruining it. You could write your sentiment there. Well, nobody ever did. This says little ones. Made in New York. And made in the USA. I don't know if this was something that my mom had for my dad or vice versa. It might have been something that my grandma and grandpa had. I don't know. It was in with those cards, but I thought that was the sweetest thing I had ever seen in my life. But I'm a sucker for these old cards, as you might know, because I keep making videos about them. But thank you very much for watching. Oh, I'm going to miss these pretty flowers. But I will see you next time, and take care of yourself. Thank you for watching. Bye.